United and ended up losing it. Same in the third one. Same story again with Splyce. They were up in the first map, then they went down in the next two. So you really have to wonder, both these squads, they've looked very shaky to start things off. So
they've looked shaky, they've shown their flaws, you know, they've shown that they can win, that they can clutch up, but now they go head to head. Splyce, of course, in Paris, you know, they were fantastic. Yeah. They were, you know, the whole way against the green wall. They weren't successful. However, the likes of United, you know, they've had a bit of a rocky road, and coming into this as well, you know, they've got a lot to prove. They, again, want to be finding themselves amongst the Optics, the Envies, you know, and some may even say the Splyce. But for me, these two teams can prove a lot in this game alone. We are still in pool play, but for me, this one is going to separate these two squads.
Well, that's the thing. They both look very shaky. And it's Sovereignty. Everyone thought that should be just a clean win over them. So coming into this game, maybe both teams not playing at their peak just yet. I think that's better for Splyce, considering how consistently United have had the one-up over them.
Yeah.
So Splyce can come into this, get a very quick early map, get it onto Dam, something that they're very strong at. They did a very convincing win over Sovereignty when they played them there. Then I think they could have this over United. But Foundation, it's a lot of teams' bread and butter.
And it's quite ironic, actually, because I was the one casting with Fallout either side for United. You just cast, obviously, Splyce. So we've kind of got a bit of, you know, a bit of to and fro. Is there any team that you're leaning towards? And if so, I just want to ask you your player to watch from either squad.
You say player to watch, and the only name that comes to mind is Ideniz.
Okay.
It's always Ideniz. This man can single-handedly turn what looks to be a completely dud round, something that you would just, you know, put your controller down and start talking to each other about what's next. Okay. Ideniz just makes that your round. He all of a sudden just says, oh no, he looks over and he's like, what are you guys doing? We won this round. They're like, but we're all dead. And they have three there with Boom, and they're pushing up. He's like, no, we win this round. Flanks the guy, kills the Boom, gets the kill, and then wins the round. It's just hashtag just Ideniz things.
And what about United? Anyone that's kind of jumping out at you that needs to kind of stop Identives to kind of go toe-to-toe with him or beat him down?
Look, it's got to be God plays right now. A lot of eyes on him coming into this event. He's kind of that front runner for, along with Rushies, as that outbreak player who can really just like has made a name for himself, got himself on the top squad, and all of a sudden just taken off like a rocket. So a lot of eyes are on him if he can perform here.
Okay, well, you've heard it from Rogi, myself. I mean, we're back and forth. I don't know if there's a team that you favor, and I will ask you that in just a couple of minutes. But Splyce going up against United, this means a lot to both of them. You heard as well on the main stage.
Yeah.
Demo. He was kind of saying, we've done this not once, not twice, but 8 times. Is this a different Splyce? You know, is it, you know, their time, or what are we thinking?
Look, I'm thinking it's a great game to jump on into, and everyone in the crowd is just going nuts because Ghost Gaming...
We're both a bit distracted.
Yeah, everyone is literally just screaming because Ghost Gaming just took out Optic on Foundation. That was the game we just had before we jumped in here, and despite they being up 6-2, Optic were able to bring it back 6-6, and Ghost Gaming won the tiebreaker.
And is that map number 1, I believe?
I think so.
I think so.
I don't know.
It is just to our left-hand side.
If you're wondering why we're like...
And it is very loud. The crowd's getting hyped. The players are getting hyped.
It's hard to concentrate at sometimes.
You know something's going on when a crowd's going like that, and usually it's involving the green wall. Whether it's a victory or a loss is either side. But that aside, we'll keep you up to date with obviously other games going on here on the main stage. You've got eUnited versus Splyce.
I love these little handles here. They're winless versus eUnited, undefeated versus Splyce. I feel like
they could have just gone with one in the middle, right?
Look, and here's the thing though. This is just another day in the office for eUnited. They're not afraid of this squad, but Splyce, they have everything to prove right now. They need to prove that they can take out eUnited, especially if they want to go further in this tournament. I'm sure when the pools were drawn, eUnited saw Splyce and chuckled. They thought another free win.
Oh,
this is going to be number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9, anyone got a number 9? Oh, that's Demo in the crowd with a number 9. Will we see number 9 come up? Of course, we'll be going to Foundation first of all. And I'm pretty excited to see this because I may be wrong in saying this. I believe United or Splyce just played on this map as well.
I feel everyone's played on Foundation. It's one of the most popular maps in the game, so you'd be a safe bet to say both these teams are playing on Foundation. But already, Ideniz, the man we said to watch, gets the first kill of the round, and Dezenide finishing off Dispenser, making it look easy. The rotate coming through from Ideniz, who wants to get this one nice and early. Who does he have in his sights? It's Zerpting.
There you go, Zerpting backing off. He's seeing full red. You know what? He's going to try and take one to the grave with him. Not going to happen though. Both survivors. Godplays does find himself in a favorable position, and straight away Splyce there with the 2 cap, but United will regain on the tree. As we have a couple of minutes just to regain here, Rogi, I want one name. Splyce or United? Who are you feeling?
Put me on the spot right now.
I mean, you know, is it just...
Splyce!
You going with Splyce? No,
Splyce.
number 9?
No, number 9. This is going to be number 8-1. 8-1.
Okay. Number 8-1, we'll see if that one... Chaos and Involving living up to the name as he finds himself in the action. 2 do go down, and now pushing forward, we've got Desert Knight on your screens here. And this was a player for me, which, you know, seeing this guy in Paris, Mexico, throughout, he's a very consistent player. Involving and Lava are going to trade things out, but we will see the A-Hill go back in favor of Splyce.
Yeah, right now, Splyce up about 30 points at the moment. You saw their early aggression get pushed back by E United, who have been able to kind of, you know, get control of their own home, which is not a very good thing, but they're making their way down into Cave. There's one player, it looks like it's going to be Chaos, just hanging on back. Smoke grenades coming through, pushing them off B, but you can hear the trip cap coming through. Splyce, they're on point right now. They know exactly where the majority of E United members are, so they go, okay, we'll just push your lone soldiers. I'll find them out of guard and kill them.
Okay, well, so far so good for Splyce, 126 to 67. B is going to be going in their favor very shortly. However, C being depleted over by the tree. Jumping over with God Plays here. That is going to be them just taking this down. And I'll tell you what, this is a very, very good start for Splyce, the Latin American squad, which is, you know, solidified themselves as #1 over in Latin America. And, you know, seeing them play internationally, globally, they've been absolutely fantastic. But is this a tournament for them? They've got a long road ahead of them, involving Zerpting, Dispenser, all laying down the law right now. 2 go down for the boys of Splyce and United. They're getting back into this here. This could be a 2-cap.
Look, I feel like Splyce is one of those squads that haven't reached their skill ceiling yet. We've seen them play high, we've seen them play low, but I feel like we've never seen them play their best. And that's just coming into this game. They want to showcase that. E United aren't able to take control of both the homes. We'll have to see how Splyce can react because they have control of the Cave at the moment. Desert Knight and Involving both picking up a kill apiece at the moment. Involving in the 1v1 versus Zerpting. He's rolled backwards, he's missing his L. He's got to back up right now. This is something I highlighted back in the Splyce game versus Sovereignty before. Every time you take it a 1v1 versus Splyce, it's not a 1v1. They have backup. They play some of the most perfect Gears of War I've ever seen today.
I love that. I love that. Every time you take a 1v1 with Splyce, it's not a 1v1. Splyce take round #1. High fires all round, standing from the squad.
Standard, really?
Standing.
Yeah, but it's, I mean, like
we've got way too much energy for this time, Rogi.
when teams they win the first round, they stand up and they just go nuts. It's standard at this point.
Standard. I like it.
Standard, mate.
You know, I'll get into the swings of the Aussie slang or the Aussie accent, shall I say, by the end of the weekend. We're in for an absolute hell of a weekend, and you know what? This is the last game of Friday. We've got all of Saturday, that championship Sunday. One of these teams could be crowned the champion. There's a lot of other juggernauts in the mix, though. We did see a frag grenade drop just down in the middle.
Yep.
We're going to see who is the player to be kicking things off. We've got Demo, who's going down on a timer straight away.
Yeah, Demo, he hasn't been able to pick himself up a kill in that first round. That's really unfortunate, to say the least. And you got to wonder, coming into this one, as the captain, as the most vocal member on the team, we've seen Demo in all different shades of light here. He needs to be the player that his team can rely on.
There's a Knight getting in. Bit too much action there. Both players do go down. We see Demo clean up. Lava does go down with a meat shield. And now we can see, and we're teased almost by the domination, but it shouldn't be able to happen. United will be able to keep control of their home hill and pushing forward now. The score is a 20-point lead for Splyce. I'm just going to say something here.
Say it, Momo.
Going from Paris to here, this is a new Splyce. This is not the Splyce that get 8-0'd. You know, this is a different
9-0'd.
Well, yeah. 9-0. This is a team which is going to fight for that first win against E United. I think we're going to see 3 maps here.
And look, that's a damn impressive record to have as well. Coming through 8-0, completely undefeated against Splyce. And to come out, lose the first round, it's not the end of the world just yet because they're answering back strong. Adverse and Chaos has gone down in Dennis. He answers back with one on his own. That's going to be the crucial 1v1 on Dispenser that allows him to take the home.
4 versus 3 as we currently stand as a couple on timers. Splyce 1-0 in the lead. Identiv. He's been deleted there by God Plays Zerptings as well. Doubling up, and this is great stuff for United. This is still a much longer round though, by all means. Taking their time and pushing around the Pistons here. Map control definitely favoring United right now, but the score says another thing.
Well, that's the thing, right? Splyce, they've just had majority of the control, the entirety of the game, so United are going to have to work doubly as hard to get themselves back into this one, because Splyce, while they are nearly doubling the points, about 40 or so up, E United, if they can just break C, they can stop the inflow of points that Splyce are getting and get themselves back into it.
Well, we do see still a 45-point lead. Splyce under pressure here because they can't just hold on to one. They need to get control of B or even go for those 2 home hills. Godplays and Demo getting in the mix. Godplays, don't make me dizzy. Godplays, you've done this before. I'm standing up this time. You can't do that to me. Will not allow it.
I'll catch you if you fall, don't worry. But Godplays, wow, what an impressive double right there. He just completely outplayed them, and that's just what this man does. He makes plays, he makes highlight reels, and he makes casters dizzy.
Lives up to the name.
Yeah.
Literally. And you know what? That's what makes a great tag. Identives, though, if we roll him back into the trick.
Trying to get his way on through. A lot of Lancer fire coming down. They want to get control of Street, but this is exactly how E United needed to get back into this one. They need to drain out C, but in the meantime, they spent so many of their resources over on contesting these home hills. They've lost out on B, and Splyce now with a 2-hill advantage should have no trouble cleaning this one out unless Zerpting has something to say about it, but Chaos shuts him down. Godplays needs to be the man that E United can rally around.
Well, Identives, a member of Splyce, is going round to A as well, so they're going to be just depleting that one as well, and this should be in the bag for them. However, not going to be able to capture A. C, the tree is still firmly in their hand, but Chaos has been shut down as well. Involving will clean things up, and that 210 will be on the horizon. There we go, Splyce 2-0 in map number 1.
These have been long rounds, though. Despite how strong Splyce are starting, E United are keeping them, you know, on pace with every single second. Demo, though, he's having a rough game. 1 kill, 120 seconds spent dead with 1 down. It's understandable if you've got kind of a big influx of downs. You know, you're playing that support role, but that's not Demo's style. He needs to get in there. He needs to, you know, get up front with the boys. And it's just not happening right now. Splyce, they're just walking all over them.
Okay, well, 14 seconds is going to be the respawn going into round number 3. And we're going to see what was dropped. I was distracted. Let's have a look. Oh, it's at the top. That's probably why, and I don't know what it is, but we will soon find out. Looks like the M-bar via another screen. Yes, we're going to hop over to the piston. Smoke going down. And this is going to be interesting. Identives, the one kicking things off. Demo on your screen. He's only got 1 kill to his name. Like you said, 119 seconds dead, but he's going to double that. Click of a finger.
Oh, he needs to get a little bit more there in the middle of the fight. Trying to come down here. A lot of damage coming through. Detonite goes down. The revive comes through just in the nick of it. Demo able to get another one. Maybe he's a team medic at this rate. Getting more revives than kills at the time. But Dennis shuts him down with an ember shot to the chest. Another one comes out this man.
Oh my goodness.
With the headshot. Wow.
3 kills. Godplays answers back with a double himself. Whatever you can do, I can try and do, you know, as equal. But I will say Godplays stopped the bleeding there for them. 3 players do go down. The hype, the momentum was stopped. Splyce, though, still 2-0 in the lead. Godplays is going to finally go down. And like you said, Demo, he might not be able to put, you know, the big kills on the board, but the fact he was going around reviving all those players as well, his teammates.
Every little bit helps.
A lot of impact there for his squad. But Demo is not done yet.
Right, Identities, he's in a bad spot. He needs to get the hell out of there before he gets taken down. He's such a valuable member to have alive. So every second that he's off the field is time spent well for E United here. Identities, though, he's never a man to back down from the fight. We saw him pick up a huge triple with the M-bar before. A bit of a mistake maybe for E United to place that one down. But E United have map control despite the aforementioned triple kill. Only 1 kill, 4 Splyce, and that's the A.
Well, we see C, that tree being changed over hands. Splyce, they're in the lead only by around 10 seconds at this given time.
Boy.
Uh-oh.
They're coming for you.
They are indeed.
It doesn't matter.
Godplays, a left, a right. It's a good night for Chaos, as he does find himself pushing over to the tree as well. Involving will be under pressure. However, on the flip side of things, Detonite, he's going to be taking over A. And you look at the top left here, they're 35 points ahead. And I will say as well, they've got a 2-cap.
Here comes Lava, gets the first kill onto Adverse, making his way on back, has the Ember, bodies him with it, nice shot. Still, bit of a point lead here for Splyce. They are up about 30 or so, but if E United can string together a few with this Ember, 8 shots remaining, you can completely turn the tides of this battle. Splyce, they just don't want to be out in the open. They don't want to allow Lava to come up clutch here. And you can see, they have to fear this Ember, but they found someone. It's going to be Identity. He takes that Lava. This could be huge. He needs to get into the B hill.
He Does indeed. 2 players are going to go down. You see the time almost ticking. It's going to be stopped there as C does remain in E United's favor. But again, Rogi, Splyce are looking very, very strong. They're in the lead. They have the map control. They have everything going for them. God places on times as well. Splyce are hanging on here, and they're going for more the slow, methodical game rather than that triple cap.
Yeah, Splyce are just looking like the better team right now. It's very early in the piece, but it's safe to say that we identified 2 players here, Identivs and God Plays, and it's clear that Identivs is just playing that role a ton better.
So far, so good here for Splyce. 178 and climbing. There's a Knight putting that Lancer Fire going down, but that kill feed is all blue right now. Splyce take down 3. Demos put on timers. 5 are down. That should be the domination. Not that it really mattered. That was going in Splyce's favor. Oh,
now,
I see you.
Yeah, I love Identiv's trash talk. It's not subtle and it's not over the top. It's so personal. It's so personal. He just stares you down until you look at him. And he's like, I'm looking at you. And
you know what?
The only thing he can do is ignore him.
Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, you can see.
Because the second you look up from your monitor and he sees you, you're done. You're over. It gets in your mind.
Put your controller down. Start map number 2. However, E United most definitely will not be doing that. They're going to be putting a hammer burst down. Respawn increases another 2 seconds. How do they stop? Or how do E United, should I say, stop Splyce right now? It seems very one-sided. However, they are long rounds.
They need an answer for Identivs. There isn't one right now. That we hoped that it was going to be God Plays, but every single time I've seen these 2 members go up against each other, Identivs is the one who's walking away the better of it. And once again, Identivs.
Oh my goodness!
Demo, he finds Dispenser. Who's next on his firing line? It's going to be God Plays once again. This time, God Plays finally able to take him down, and that's exactly what E United need. They need their star player to start feeling himself. Oh, I don't know about that one, Chaos. At the end of the day, that is involving's bad.
Yeah.
They're going for the down that a frag had secured.
Taking his time. Pause for a breath myself there as I do see the M-bar.
You got to breathe in and wait for the headshot so you can yell it out.
You've just got to wait and see what some of these players can pull off, because so far it has been incredible. Yeah. We are only on game number 4. It's the last game of the day here on Friday. Of course, we've got a lot more coming over the weekend here in Las Vegas. Open $300,000 on the line. Fantastic stuff. However, Nash is in abundance. I think fluorescent one seems popular today, but the one-on-one, he's getting the hell out of dodge right there.
Yeah, that was pretty bad by Chaos on Identivs. They lost a 2v1 to Dispenser, but he hits him in the body. Gonna connect with anything more after that. Splyce, point lead and power weapon in their favor, but they've lost over on that B hill. Designated in a very cheeky position on the flank right there. They are gonna be able to finally take out Dispenser, who caused them so much trouble. Oh, that headshot was just... If Locust had any hair, he would have a haircut after that one, because that one just skimmed narrowly over. Looking for the shot onto Zerby, hits him in the body, finishes him off. It doesn't matter how much health you have. If that active M-bar connects, you're donezo.
Fantastic stuff so far on the M-bar, showing the importance dropped by the Pistons. Splyce, they are looking for blood. They've hit the triple-digit mark, but are they going to end it right here, right now? Involving has everything. 4 are down. Talking of 4, there's 4 on the board.
Yep, they're once again up on their feet, showing them, letting them know.
Go on, tell him.
Tell him. Yeah, you can see everyone on the side of United really struggling to come to terms with what's happening right now, because this is something they're not used to, especially against the like of Splyce. They're looking to make this their 9th consecutive victory over this Latin American team, and finally Splyce have had enough. Finally, Splyce are back on their feet.
And that's what I was talking about from Paris. They seem like a different team. They come here with no real pressure. When you look at a squad who's won 8 times over the opposition, everyone is favouring the likes of E United. However, Splyce, they're not that old team. They've changed. They've got better. They've adapted. They've made roster changes. They've got a coach. They're doing things. They're moving forward. So far, so good here for Splyce. E United, though, this is a difficult situation for them right now.
They're a strong squad. They've been in this situation time and time again. They're not the type to just completely lose composure and crumble under the pressure. They're one of the top teams in Gears of War for a reason. And that's because no matter how in favor it looks against them, they can come back in. And this is smart. They know this Ember is just such a power weapon in the hands of Splyce. So they put down the boom shot, they cut the map in half, and they're going to go for an all-out brawl for it.
Well, frags are in the hands of yours truly. That's going to be Demo, and straight away, doesn't even need them to pick him up. He's going to take down Desanite. Identivs, the First Blood King, has been stopped by Zerpting. Lava's got
Demo.
Oh, no. Yes, back and forth, full red. I will say Lava picking up the power weapon as well, being that boom shot. Everything favouring E United right now for this round.
Doesn't want to use this boom, doesn't want to waste it on involving, but goes for it in the end, allowing his team to kind of secure something adverse. Is on the flank. Chaos. The man on your screen right now with that Ember. He's just going to be hanging on back. He knows the fight's going on the other side of the map, so he's going to try and catch people on the rotate. We can see Lava still has that boom. Not sure if he has any ammo left in it just yet. Does have his Nash. Godplace coming through. Hits the body shot, looking for more. Was that the Nash of Godplace? He's never going to strike away from a fight because he knows exactly what's on his screen right now, but somehow Chaos makes him pay. But you can hear the sounds coming through. United looking to make it a trip cap right now, but they forgot about Chaos.
Lava rolls into Chaos as does Zerpting, and I tell you what, they had for a second a potential triple, but United 4 go down. Demo is the last alive. That should be a triple cap. And you can see here Chaos just rotating back down to B just to make sure. Godplace is trying to weave his way into the tree. And you know what? He's actually done so alongside Demo down at B. You know what? I think I might have overestimated the timer there for a second. But so far, again, Splyce looking super, super strong.
Oh, Demo, he rolls when he should have bounced. That's unfortunate. He had Chaos on the ropes, full red. Gets him on the back roll, then unfortunately the misplay comes through and Chaos immediately punishes him for it. These are the type of mistakes you can't be making against an on-fire Splyce who've been looking better every single match they play. Hits the body shot, hits him to full red. That's an easy kill for Involving, and they're going to chase down what looks like Lava, who's going to be on the retreat, pulling out his Nash and knows he doesn't need it anymore. But on the flank, here comes Godplace. He gets one. He's in a 1 versus 2 now. Can he do more? No. Idenivs always shutting him down.
There you go. Time and time again, Splyce seem to have their number. Talking to numbers as well, we're going to see the lead increased up to 30 now. Splyce looking so, so strong. 2 hills in possession. Oh, I tell you what, good night, sweet prince there. Dispenser and Demo are taking out the game. And that timer as well is not short anymore here, Rogi.
No, they've got a massive lead at the moment. 35 and counting for Splyce. If they are able to get the perfect victory over EU 7-0 on Foundation, that would do wonders for their confidence going into the next map here. Adverse able to take out Zerpting right now. What can E United do to get themselves back in?
Honestly, right now, I do not know. It's stopping these individual plays from Identives, Involving, getting as well on that scoreboard. Identives has just made another kill with a boom shot either side. Godplace, he's not giving up. One player that just doesn't need any power weapon, really. He can rock a shotgun all day long. So far, Splyce will not let him get under their skin.
Look, how is he doing it? Somehow he's still alive. Is he going to be able to get the... Oh, the meat shield comes through in the nick of time. Going for the headshot. How is he still alive? Someone tell me, please. Someone put him down. How did he win that? No, don't do this to me, Idenivs. Don't get that kill. He is going to get the break and keep the dream alive for the team. He's still alive. He's still going at it. All he has is a pistol. He's just melee.
Oh my goodness.
He can't get the meat shield, but he does get the kill. What an insane player. It's not going to matter in the grand scheme, as they are probably going to lose out on this round, as they're not getting any points on the board, but Involving, trying to keep it alive. That play was insanity.
Yeah, that's mind-blowing to kind of see exactly what he just did there. When almost, you know, he's backward against the wall, his team were all down, and he was trying to just keep them in it for as long as possible. But it really just showed the type of character that he is, just to carry on going, to grind through that negative and just kind of push forward.
Yeah.
But now Splyce, they have their option to put something down if they wish.
They exit off that boom. They don't want that stuff on the map. They're finding it easy enough with the Ember to kind of use that to carry them forward, but the momentum could have been stopped here. This is finally a turning point for E United to, you know, put their feet down, stick them in the ground and say, all right, let's go forward from here.
Okay, well, frags are on the bottom side, and we're going to see that as well as the Ember down here at the Pistons. And so far, we've seen a very fast charges from Identives. He just seems to want to get into the battle as soon as possible. Zerpting, though, has other ideas. Frags taken, Adverse put to bed, and that's the first one of a few, potentially. Chaos answering back, and now a 4v4.
We see Godplace now finally with an Ember in his back pocket. Going to be rotating around to A. It'll be a lot easier for him once he has those long line of sight to make that weapon shine. B in control of E United at the moment, despite that over-aggressive push from Idenivs. They weren't able to win it out for themselves. Godplace hasn't been able to cap the A just yet, but someone in E United has. Splyce going to be fighting for that B. Let's see how E United makes this, let's see how Godplace of E United makes this Ember really count for them. Shots coming through onto Desert Knight. Looking for it. Hits that one. Needs the body shots. It looks like it's all Splyce at the moment, though. Adverse tries to come through a lot of damage on the back end of that one. E United trying to hold on to the hill right now, but it's not working. The flank comes through by Dennis. If you don't have eyes on this man, you've got to expect him to be behind you. He gets the on-screen double, looking for more onto Lava. The Lancer Fire coming down in the nick of time to help out his teammates, and this could be the trip cap for Splyce coming through all on the back of this man, Dennis.
Wow, and there you have it. 3 players going down, and A, B, and C.
Gets the
They're all
headshot
trying to
the
get
demo
it.
as well.
Oh my goodness. And you know what? This is going to be really difficult for the boys of E United. They're 5-1 down for me.
He single-handedly won them that round.
Yeah, and now they have the option to obviously change something, to put a weapon down. Let's go to a listening with E United.
Hey, keep talking.
Regular shirt, basic. Keep asking for numbers. Dang, everyone keep calling them. Let's go, we're fine. Some of these are just a no, I'm on some scream numbers. I'm dead ass. I want to hear numbers. Scream it. Scream the numbers.
One hill.
He's throwing at me. He's head down at me. It's not statue. Big kill. Tommy's fighting one.
Another one close.
Never just shoot you in the back of the statue, Tom. So hurt, statue. So hurt. They're flanking right now. They're in close. They're in close.
One on statue.
We're looking at Tommy.
One on statue, one there light.
Oh, I'm stunned. I can't pick you up. Three there. Yo, play for double home. Play for double home.
Three statue.
I'm running. Play the hill. Nice. Play the hill. We out. Play the hill. Go on third. It's two on you. One's on the open. One's on the open right now. All right, chill. Go, Lava, go. One's open, one's on T. They're flying at me. Here, devil. Third thing's hurt. I didn't hurt to my left. Down. That at me.
Hold our hill. Defense is low. They go middle. Yeah, behind you two, brother.
Stack up to the back.
We hold.
Down to one stack, first stack. I'm putting our first stack together.
Going to you. Yeah. I'm staying here for a sec.
All right, we need numbers.
One shot, devil, one shot.
Get the guy our light.
One's going too close. I got him. I left you, Tom.
We have E.
One's going too close, guys.
Okay, close. All right. One there light.
We're pushing one shot. They're on one shot. Too much of my health. Here, Tom, here.
Look at their light. Down.
Look at their light. You only have one top.
Oh, I got flanked.
Where?
Go to the hill. We there. It's okay. We have there. Go.
To your right,
Yeah,
Kyle.
go to
You're
the
right.
hill. Yep.
Right there on light. I'm flanking him. Hold on.
Turn in front of us.
Go down.
That's nice hurt.
We have to win E. I'm coming.
All right.
One right now.
Three on their home.
Yeah, they got me.
Mad hurt.
East to play. Three on their home.
Capping him.
There you have it, E United. The comms seem to be okay in between rounds, though. It was almost demanding for someone to talk. Keep that talk going, tell me numbers, and get back into it. But jumping into this round here, 40 points in the lead is Splyce. E United are down. They have that E control. But you know what, Splyce, they're looking to change this, and Zerpting making a mistake on demo. Zerpting falls down, and God plays as well to hit the sack, and that's going to be a 5v2 right now.
Yep, Splyce, 150 points to 100 at the moment with that 2 home hill advantage. E still in control from E United. Funnily enough, they should be able to maybe keep themselves alive just off that E hill you saw, or you heard rather, in the comms that they still want those numbers called. They still need everything. They still need to play like they're in this with a chance. They can't give up. They can't give up now.
They really can't. I tell you what, One Hill will do it for Splyce. 190 has crossed the point. 137 for United is not going to be involved in taking down Dispenser. A big move as well. God plays, he's going to be coming off spawn very shortly. And as we see here, both E and F, I can't believe it. Splyce have cleaned up here. They're trying for the 3 cap. It's not going to matter. 210 is coming in regardless. Splyce take it nice and simply. It's going to be 6-1.
That point,
talking of 6-1, bit of an update for you guys at home from the last time we saw Optic Gaming was 6-1 up in map number 2, so that more than likely will be going to a third
yeah,
map.
Judging by what we can see right now, they're on the lobby screen for Reclaim, so I'm assuming that Optic had won it and then going on to map 3.
Okay, so map 3 will be going down for Optic Gaming. They do bounce back, but now with a screen.
Speaking of bouncing back, let's see if E United can do just that.
I'm not sure, you know. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that Idennis has 31 kills. That's what I'm thinking.
31 kills. That's in 7 rounds.
You put me on the spot. I gave this one to Splyce. You asked me which player to watch. I gave you Idennis. What more do you want from me, Momo? Don't answer.
I want you to get down on that main stage and get involved yourself. I think the hype that you bring could really help the squad.
Look, E United, they need some hype right now because right now they're running on empty. They're really struggling to find their footing in this game, and it's all in the back of God Plays versus whoever on Splyce. It doesn't seem like they need Idennis to shut him down anymore because everyone's having a turn. God Plays, he just can't seem to find his footing. He can't seem to get into his groove, and a player that's momentum-based, that's movement-based, the second that they find themselves second guessing or struggling,
Yeah.
it's over.
And things like that. That's a prime example there. Demo, again, kind of having a 1v1, misses first shots, gets almost turned and shot by the squad. It's not a 1v1. And once again, we see them wolf back in. Splice just seems so strong at the moment, but the ironic thing is, not a point has been scored in this round.
That's just a boom shot round for you, mate. Dispenser does go down. Looks like it will be Chaos picking him up. E-Hill should be going over to Splice any second now. D finally captured. Point on the board for E United. Boom shot. Not on the map anymore. We saw those 2 shells being fired off Lava. He's been caught sleeping with the Lancer. Full red is able to get himself back to safety right now. Zerpting, the double down comes through, but it's going to be Desert Knight there with the revive. Someone from E United is there also. So it's going to be an all-out scrappy brawl. You can see him crawling back. Zerpting on your screen right now. Few kills flooding in for E United. The rest of the squad coming on through, calling it.
There you have it. They're trying to take them home hills, and we see this so much on this map in particular. Controlling those 2 home hills, both F and D, you can really work things and push the spawns back. And you know what? They're trying to do so. They're locking it down at F.
They're locking it down, they're locking it up, you name it. Here comes Chaos though. Got his sight set onto Godplays. Oh, Godplays with the roll, but somehow is able to salvage it away out of Chaos. This could be the round that E United needed. Godplays still alive somehow, but Adverse is going to shut him down once again. Everyone at Splice seems to have Godplays' number right now, and Adverse, he's got the whole phone book because he's just absolutely dominating everyone in E United.
Yeah, I mean, for me, E United have been the better squad here, but Splice, they're just hanging in. They're not going down without a fight, and this is a round-winning game here. They take this, they put a statement out to E United. Yes, you beat us 8 times. But getting 7-1 on map number 1 is an absolute destruction. Godplays trying to change that full red. He's going to go down. The meat shield coming in from Dispenser there. 2-10 is the scoreline you've got to be watching out for, and right now there's only 10 points in it.
Oh, in the back, Desert Knight, he is there. Adverse goes down, looking for something. He's rolling around, trying to get a kill, but he can't find anything. He is finally going to go down. The boom shot has been picked up by Lava. This could be what E United need. They now have that explosive weaponry to work with. Identifying the kill, and oh, that was close to a mistake from Lava. He misses the boom, which is already bad enough, and nearly takes out his teammate in the process.
And this is so chaotic. The respawn is so low that they get straight back into it every time. You're probably going to see smokes, but look at that. Lava has the number. But look at E over by the statue. This is a big 1v1. Gonna go down. And my goodness, this is all E United. That is going to be a round to them. Lava turning up there with a power weapon.
Yeah. The choke comes through. Oh, Demo, he's fired up now. That's what his squad needs. And I don't know about Zerpting. He doesn't look very fired up to me.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm 6-1 down and I win a round. That doesn't kind of fire me up
that
crazy.
doesn't inspire a lot of confidence.
But you win this round, and then you start thinking.
You get that 4th round. Then maybe.
Then you start trash talking. Then you get
time to stand up. Then it's time to pull out the pantomime choking.
And then you do the same thing as what Identives did. Said, I can see you over there shaking.
Yep.
5 rounds down. We may be getting ahead of ourselves here. Splice just might end it straight away. But this is map 1. If you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen.
Intense map 1.
E United versus Splice. So far, it has been pretty one-sided in favor of Splice. This Latin American squad proving so much here. But the boom shot is down low.
That's what Desert Knight can pull out right now. They're going to be fighting over that T-cover. Boom shot still in play. Desert Knight wants to make his way on through Chaos. He's gone down that Zerpting, firing up finally, as we can see. Oh, Godplays gets one, but here comes Involving. He's down in the fight at the moment. It's all on Desert Knight. He just gets shut out completely. Identiv's on the flank. Not going to work out for him this time. It's a little bit late, and it was called. Great positioning coming through from Dispenser. Identiv's, though, he's going to just be getting pinched here. Goes for the roll. Not going to land. This is great from E United. They have the boom shot as well in Lava. What a perfect position to have. And I think Splice know they're just going to ignore their home hill and try to play for E. That's the correct decision. That's a smart play to make.
Well, Chaos on your screen is down by the statue. He needs to make a move. He cannot let the triple cap come in. Dispenser getting up close and personal. Chaos almost finds himself shooting a wall, shooting himself, but no. Finds himself taking him down. Desert Knight answering back as well, but still not a point on the board for Splice. And you can see United, they're trying so hard just to push them back and change the game. 3 players are on timers as opposed to 2. Lava still being sneaky there. I think Identives has just seen him.
Look, Identives, as much as it's like, you know, a noble move to fall on the boom and take one for the team, he's not the player to be doing that. He's too valuable. He needs one of his peons to go in and be the, you know, like the fodder for that boom shot. It's going to be Adverse to get that second one out of the way here. But E United, they have a considerable lead. 60 points at the moment and counting. Desnard trying to make his way onto his own. He's going to be Lava with the pistol out, and he's got backup though. There's Demo and friends. Dispenser's there as well. Desnard, he's been winning immaculate 1v1 time and time again, but can he get this one over to Lava? No. Spencer takes that Identiv as well. Maybe finally they're putting a stop to the Splyce domination.
So far, so good. A United 5 players still up, only 2 for the likes of Splyce. This should be a United round. And you know what? When the boom shot is in the hands of Lava, he's doing damage with it time and time again. This is what I talked about. You win the you know, second round, okay. Win third, now you start standing up.
There we go,
Dispenser.
Woohoo! That's the man right there.
Lean machine, that man.
Yeah, wants to let his team know. Wants to let everyone on Splyce know that these guys aren't to be trifled with. And it was good. He's like scratching his head. He's like, this bump. Zerpting, he's got a very unique style, I'm going to say that much. I'm digging it, though. I'm digging it. What will involving decide to place down for those teams? Those flame grenades could be imperative to stopping an easy boom shot pickup by E United, which has kind of been the catalyst for winning these rounds.
Still just taking that time just to reset, calm things down here for the final game of the day. And we are going to see the Incense put down Splyce versus E United here.
What a game. What a game.
It's happened time and time before, and E United has had their number. This Splyce roster, Identivs in particular, 33 kills. I've got to say, the rest of his team, they're not far behind it. Like Fallout was saying to myself before, it's not all about those kills. It's about that time dead, about what you're doing for your team, how many you're reviving, what you're doing with that Lancer as well, cross-map. Kicking things off, E United will cap the home hill. That's going to be D.
Yeah, it looks like E United aren't going to be playing for that boom shot at all. Bad flame coming out from Desnard, not going to provide any area of effect coverage, and Zerpting finds himself a double. He's going to rotate immediately over. This could be good because Desnard doesn't know he's there. Godplace has that boom shot, gets away with it unscathed. Somehow Zerpting on the flank, just forcing Splyce to turn their heads. They've got to be on a swivel right now. He's going to come in, find the kill onto Identiv any second now. Flame grenade comes through, uses Identiv to block that one away. That's going to be Splyce without any means of defending themselves, and this should be a very quick trip cap coming through, but E United are finally warming up.
Just wait for it, wait for the camera. You're gonna see it, they're gonna be up, they're gonna be standing, and you said it.
Demo's on his feet, he's ready, 4th round, that's it.
You said the notorious choking sign will start coming out around
I told you, round 4, that's when Demo gets up, you're choking!
And look at that.
It's a recipe.
Camp not looking as hyped as before.
They were hyped a couple of rounds ago, but this boom really being their bane right now. They're not finding anything, and this is a team that relies so heavily on those initial shotgun fights around areas that they choose to fight. And they're not winning Pistons. They're just flat out losing it.
So, coming into this, obviously, you know, your Splyce, you've lost a couple of rounds back to back. What are you thinking? What are you wanting to reset? Are you going to change something? Is the M-bar to distract them from the boom shot?
I think they're going to be sending Identivs over to the M-bar. I think we've seen just how valuable this power weapon is to Splyce. It's more valuable than a boom shot. A boom shot's, you know, 2 to 3 kills on average. Okay. Right? But the M-bar for Identivs, that's like a 5-kill average. And that adds so much pressure around the entire map, and already he's there. I feel like E United, if they don't send someone to contest this, this could be a nail in the coffin for them, and they're not going to be doing it. Already, he's found the down kill on Demo. He's looking for some damage, looking for more. He's got them in their sights, not going to find anything. Getting out the active, no boom shot being picked up just yet. That's going to be Godplace coming through, not going to be a headshot, but he gets in full red, gets it down on him. Wow, the M-bar play, just so good. Coming out of Identiv, he's looking for something more. He messes up the reload. That could be imperative to the next moves that E United make.
Tell you what, though, it changed the game most certainly. Involving is the one with the boom shot. Lava gets taken down and Zerpting answers back, but boom shot and the M-bar in favor of Splyce. Is this a round that pushes them over the edge? United, they've got 3 people down, make it 4. Dispenser is out.
Wow, and you really just have to chalk that up to a brilliant tactical decision coming from Splyce and a brilliant series of play coming out of Identiv. I said, if E United don't send someone to contest this Ember, that could be the nail in the coffin, and it surely was. They lose out Foundation 7-4. They had the makings of a comeback, but it wasn't meant to be.
Demo still has stuff to say. Even though he's just taking the L on map number 1, he's ready for map number 2. He's like...
You can't silence this man.
You can't. You really can't. I mean, a lot of people say just beat him and you'll silence him. Not even that, you know? But it's only map 1. It's not over just yet. Both of these squads as well have come off, you know, shaky wins, shall we say. Yeah. They go head-to-head, and, you know, they've been in this position before. This is not unfamiliar territory for these squads. Gone, you know, 1-0 down before, and they can bite back. They can bounce back. And, of course, this is going to prove a lot in the pool.
Oh, 100%. Both these teams have looked a little bit shaky to start things off here, but we did see that Splyce had their weaknesses. If that was a 7-1, maybe we would be singing different means of praise for how this game went through, but it definitely showed that E United can still run with the best of them. Whether or not they can do it in another round, whether or not they still have the stamina to go through after playing such endurance-heavy games against Sovereignty, now against Splyce, is yet to be seen.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. It really is. With these two squads and the way they've been played today so far, they've had great moments.
Yeah.
For example, the start of that series, it was Splyce. Like, what are they doing? They've been beaten 8 times by this squad, and now they're just going off. However, these two teams aside, I believe we've got the green wall going off on a feature station.
Look, and that's going to be impressive. I want to see what's going on right now, because I can see over in the corner of my eye, it looks like Optic still keeping the green wall dream alive. Down one map, we're able to bring it back with a very convincing dam. Now they're on reclaimed.
Tell you what as well, I've got a lovely camera action going here on MLG. You just swiftly move over to the feature station, and here you have it. Kenny, on your screens. The one thing I am looking for is exactly the score, the round count, and what's going down. But we'll be sure to update you with all that information. But look at what is going. I see there. There we go. Waldo can hear me. He's back there.
Waldo or Cleaner, one of the two, both our wonderful observers who make this game as enjoyable to watch as it is to cast. These efforts do not go awry.
There we go. 1-1 in the series, 2-1 in this final and third map. Optic Gaming are currently in the lead. However, on your screens, it's a very even game. Ghost Gaming do have A and C control. They do have the slight lead going into this one. And oh my goodness, Mental's getting up close and personal.
Yeah, these two players are the two to watch for this. Mental and Rushies, both of them have been playing so well. We saw a little bit over when it was myself and Fallout casting this game, just how well Rushies can do being put in the right situations. But once again, Optic, they're never out of the fight. Unless they're down, like, what, maybe 200 points? Probably not even then. They can win off a trip cap. You can never count them out, and if you do, that's just going to be your downfall. Right now we see Icy, the sniper of the team, with that Ember in his hands. Wonder if he can impress us the way that Identity did.
Taking his time there. Biding his time. He's going to see another one. Flames come in and take down Keem. Icy does manage to take down Tricks, obviously, with the body shot there and there. Oh, we've seen another. Tagging him, but Mental's going to finish him with the Incense. Kenny as well, opting, but that's 5 down. And I tell you what, A, B, and more than likely C goes to Optic Gaming here. As 199 does cross, it doesn't matter. We're going to see the score at 3-1 in map number 3.
Yeah, it did look good for Ghost Gaming at the start of the series, but it doesn't look like it might be meant to be, because Optic, once they fired up, they are a slow squad to start rolling, but of course, once they're on point, it's very difficult for even the best of the best to go against them. And we're going to be jumping back onto the main stage to see how this amazing story that we've set, this groundwork, 8-0 right now, are E United times against Splyce, and Splyce just won the first map.
I love it. Just the fact we're in, we're out, we finished one game, we're into another. Optic Gaming, just an update for you guys. There's a lot of Green Wall fans out there. However, there's a lot of guys in Latin America who are rooting for the boys of Splyce.
Without a doubt, the Latin American community, one of, if not the most passionate.
They're crazy.
They get behind their boys, and they know.
I felt the force in Mexico City. That was a turn for the books, and you know, Splyce, they didn't have their best performance there. If they got to a championship Sunday and started making a run for it, honestly, that would have been insane. However, they've improved constantly, and you know what? They find themselves in a bit of a spot where people are putting them in their top 3 for events like this.
Deserve it.
Yeah, they certainly do.
And damn, this is a great map for Splyce. Despite it being E United's pick, Splyce have always looked so impressive when it came to Dam. Zerpting now, trying to hunt someone down, finds the kill over onto Involving Chaos. Taken up by God Plays. We saw a very rough start from Demo in Foundation. We got to see how he plays to start things off. The mantle kick comes through, but it is going to be countered just in the nick of time. Desert finishes him off. You've got to admire the confidence that God Plays has to go for. To go for a mantle kick, that's just straight BM.
Going straight over, Zerpting has Desert Knight's number, and that's not going to change anything. However, Zerpting taking a lot of damage, full red. I think he'll have the medic by his side, and that's going to be Lava. Desert Knight just coming off that timer, of course, kicking things off here. Respawns are so low. No weapon placements just yet. But are we going to see a map number 3? United going to stay in the fight, or are Splyce going to end Friday on a very, very high note here?
Look, both things are entirely possible right now. Splyce, although they are playing very well, they are losing at the moment over onto United. They're playing very well. Kills coming on through, finds one onto Zerpting. Demo takes one out. As Dezenite off the field, Lava falls to the hands of Chaos. He's got himself that meat shield in a great position right now. Can't really get pushed. Idenivs finds one onto Godplays once again, getting the better of him. The young, talented player going up against the original superstar. Idenivs was always the player that everyone just said he may be the best player in the world. And he's coming to Vegas. He's coming to show up, and he's coming to prove those speculations correct.
Tell you what, he's coming to a big chunk of change if he does do. $300,000 on the line here.
Wow.
And you know what? He's wanting that for him and his squad. Involving, though, a player which, you know, sometimes we don't talk to as much about.
It's one of those
he's such
things.
a consistent player. Like, he goes under the radar almost sometimes, but he's always doing his job, always cleaning things up. But this time, Dispenser gets the better of him. Triple cap potential.
No, Dispenser can't get in there. And that's going to be the first round going over, and Idenivs, he's more fired up than I've ever seen him right now. He's really looking to take this one over E United. And you mentioned Involving, just such a solid player, and it's just one of those byproducts when you have a superstar on your team. No matter how well and how consistent you play, if Idenivs is playing even the slightest bit better, all eyes are going to be on him. And that's an unfortunate byproduct, but that's just how it goes.
Well, we'll see how things change here heading into the second round and on throughout. However, I believe Rogue has just got the excited news that Mindfreak, I believe, I'm gonna jump to predictions here. You know, Mindfreak making the pools. You seem very happy right now.
I don't know. They gave me the thumbs up, so I'm hoping they're not. I'm hoping they're not lying to me, because that would be very rude.
All I felt was I was concentrating on the game. The stage started to shake, and I saw you jumping up and down, left and right. So it's always good to see. So obviously the Mindfreak Australian squad making moves. We'll update with them. And of course, see them tomorrow. However, let's get back into the action as Splyce, they're 1-0 up in the series. They're 1-0 up in the map too. And you know what? Chaos finds himself maybe tagging one up from behind. That's two. It looks like a crawling race at the moment for United, but no. Come on, boys, get up, get up. No crawling race for us today. We've got a game to win.
Yeah, that was great stuff by Godplays. He really needs to win that 1v1 with two members down behind him. They were relying on him to be able to win that fight, get them back up. At E United now finally starting to fire on up. Score tied at the moment, but they're getting themselves the heals and the map control. I wonder how Splyce are going to react to this.
So far, Chaos has found himself under a lot of pressure here and a lot of gunfight as well. Full red, recharged, and ready to bounce back. However, he's just trying to find that angle, and you can see what he's trying to do. Just whether he'll be able to do so. He's got Identivs just behind him as well. He's Involving, and it looks like they're wolfpacking. It looks like they're pushing together here. At the moment, they need to change something now.
Zerpting, good position to go through. You can see Demo's full red. A little Lancer fire coming in, but E United looks like they're doubling down their defenses over on the B hill right now. That's Zerpting taken out, Involving. Where Splyce going from here? Zerpting, please, if you take this kill as well, that would be insanity, but it's going to be Idenivs winning out that fight as Chaos finds Godplays on the back end now. Demo, the man who's really struggled in the last round, and he's struggling once again, but everyone struggles when it's up against Idenivs, who's just taking names, taking bodies, and taking my breath away.
You know what? He's taking Lava's head as well at the same time. It seems to be all Identivs right now, and it's not him getting hyped. He's the one making the plays. He's got two players either side being like, yo, you're the best. He's sat in the middle. It must feel good to be Identivs right now. However, on the flip side...
Look, these two players, they both need to be the superstars for their team. If Godplays isn't popping off, then who can stop Idenivs? The man on your screen right now. No, it's not me. It's not me, Momo.
I thought it was. Honestly, the energy that you have, I think you can take him down. I think you can jump up there.
Yeah.
Give him a run for their money.
These thumbs have seen better days, let me tell you.
Well, the M-bar has been put down. We've already seen what the M-bar did on the first map.
Yeah.
Is this a mistake? Is this a mistake?
You really have to say yes.
They're just so confident in their own ability, they're just going to put all the fight into this M-bar.
I respect that.
I respect the confidence, I really do.
Like, while I respect the confidence coming out of E United to believe that they can win this fight, the repercussions, if they don't, are so drastic it's not even worth thinking about right now. You know how heavy they'll play for this, and already Demo's been taken off the field. If Godplace goes down, you can kiss that sweet Ember goodbye, and he's in a really bad position. They are going to go wide on him somehow. He's still alive, and that's going to allow Dispenser and Zerpting to clean up chaos. He's got himself that Ember, the back A flick comes through, sends Zerpting into nothing but red mist at the moment.
And he's out of there. He's like, yo, I got an Ember. I'm dipping.
Yo!
Staying out of that fight. Not when there's 2 shotguns in your face. He's got the power weapon. He's ready to set a rendezvous point with the squad and attack back. They're happy to settle for C.
Look, you just got to say, as long as it's not in Ideniv's hand, that's a boon for E United. That's what they got to go with right now. But apparently, Ideniv, he doesn't need the power weapons because he's going to be cleaning people up with the Nasher. He's going to be going for the rotate back to C. And this is something very fitting right now, as E United constantly winning out the initials, but it's that mid-game that they seem to lack, and it could be mistakes like that where Dispenser comes up behind someone, misses the initial shot, and pays for it with his life. He goes down to Idenif, but Demo is there to finally finish him off. Pistol shots coming through onto Lava. He's caught between a rock and a hard place. The down comes through, but there's Zerpting. It's not going to matter, though, because Chaos is on your screen doing work. Somehow, he's able to crawl away to his life. That crawling race really paying dividends right now because he's got the speed of a snail on crack.
Yeah, really, it really was a difficult one to get away with there, but he managed to do so somehow. And Chaos, oh my goodness! Not 1, but 2. Can he make it the triple? I don't think he even needs to, but he's looking for it. He's rolling around, having fun, and there you go. Oh my, no, stop. You can't do this to me. You're going to give me a heart attack, Chaos. And that's the crazy thing about this game is we've talked about Identity, we've talked about Godplace, but right now it is Chaos who is taking names. Oh, and I tell you what, number 4 was on the horizon there. But Splyce, they're looking strong here, and they're only 10 points behind.
Yeah, they're making their way into that A hill as long as they just keep staggering these spawns here. Zerpting is able to get the blind fire over the wall, looking for another one, finds it, but he still has 2 members of Splyce pushing in hot and heavy. Wall bouncing perfectly in sync with his shot, getting through there, is able to be able to take out Chaos. He goes down, but Dezenide picks up that Ember on the respawn. He's going to be rotating it back. A ways back right now. He's got to be careful because Lava, he's got that Lancer hiding behind the tires. Here comes Demo. Shot just going to get charged out. You can tell he really wants to give it over Identity.
Yeah, we can. Bit of an update for you guys at home as well. Optic Gaming and Ghost. It is 4-3. I believe we may be going into that game a little bit later on as it comes to a close. However, this game right now...
He definitely wants to give it over to Identity. Let me just say that. Those few shots weren't very beautiful.
Yo, Identity, where are you? I need to give you this weapon.
Oh, all right. Demo finishes him off. Dezenide did absolutely nothing with that Amber, but Identity on the opposite side of the map finds himself a double. He's going back. Maybe he can smell that Ember on the ground. He thinks, my precious, and wants it, but he's just going to completely destroy Demo. The standstill, the victory, and the confidence.
I love that as well. Chaos standing up. He's just like, he's looking into his eyes. He's just smiling, going, my goodness, you're good at this game, right? You are good at this game. I'm glad you're on my team, buddy.
Dude, he really is. He's just...
That's not officially what he's saying, by the way. I don't know. I can't speak Spanish. It's just, no.
You can't even hear him.
No, that's very true. But I thought I could play along with that one. But nope, not at all. We do see...
All right. Why did they put down the Ember? Someone in the chat tweet at me. Tweet at Momo. Let us know. Why would they put down the Ember? We saw just how instrumental it was in Splyce's victory on Foundation. And that was the second thing they placed down on the map. They're going to be putting down the incendiary grenade, so kind of the same thing to think about when back on Foundation, when of course Splyce did it. It's going to be able to buy some time before they can pick it up. But again, like, you never needed it to be there in the first place. So I'm still struggling to come to terms with this. Obviously, we haven't seen Identity get his hand on it. Chaos did enough, getting 4 kills with it. That's just impressive to begin with.
Well, we'll see if anything changes. If United do get their hands on him, maybe they can pull off something just as special. However, you talk about these incense, they're going to be coming in straight away as they're on either side. But Identity, you like that. That's just
doing there.
You are disgusting. This is just not right now. Splyce, they don't want to make it 9-0. They want to put their first win against E United on the board, and they are doing it in style. The first game, you know what? They went 4-5-0 up, I believe. Splyce, they're looking to do it again.
Yeah. They don't even need Identities with that Ember. They're just putting him on home. Zerpting tries to go for the one-man army play and straight into a Lancer. You really have to question, are E United's heads in the game right now? We know that they were still getting passionate, still calling the comms, And while I say that, Chaos is still bodying kids, even on that round 6-1. So you've got to believe that they're still in this with a chance. You just have to wonder, how much of a chance is it? Ooh, all right.
He's trying to clean up there. I know he's down and most likely out there, but 2-cap for Splyce. And right now they're not putting the pressure on. But
Dennis is wiretapping him. Dennis is wiretapping right now. He's going to do the full duration onto Surfing. He's really getting in his head. He's really letting him know who the superior player is. Doing that in such a high-intensity game, that's like either the most confidence or BM you've ever seen. But God plays. He's starting to fire up. He's starting to get on a rampage. As I say that, Identiv shuts him down, making it look easy, making him look like just another solo queue kid.
It really is. However, Identivs, he's a man on a mission right now, and that mission is just to stay alive. Get back, get defending this B hill, because he has got pressure. But that is where he thrives, under pressure. He's going to see one. Not going to happen. Dispenser, he's going to take control of B there. I think he's got his buddy just behind him, and now a 2v2 going down at B.
Tried to go for the overly aggressive play, sorry. Get that Lancer fire nice and early. Didn't work out for him in the long run. What they're going to do, they've set up quite heavily at B points. Still able to catch up to Splyce if they hold it for long enough. They will be able to get the respawn of the Ember. So finally, we might be able to see E United's plan come into full effect. It's going to be in the hands of Dispenser.
Okay, so now they put it down. It was their choice. They've felt the wrath of it for sure.
Yeah.
Can Dispenser show them what he's got in his back pocket and why the Ember was chosen?
God plays with the double on your screen there. He's able to defend his home hill. Flame Grenade comes through. No matter how good you are, it's very difficult to predict where someone's going to throw that, especially if they time it perfectly. Demo finds a kill onto Identiv. That's what they need. They need someone to finally shut this man down. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. In the kill, Demo is going to be able to break it. This is perfect. This is what they need. The Incendiaries not in the hands of anyone at the moment. As Zerpting trying to make his way on through. Desert Knight takes out Demo, but this could be what E United needed. Finally get themselves around on the board.
Yep, and I tell you what, it's a little bit of deja vu here, but moving a little bit quicker. E United looking strong as they cross 200 with 2 hills in their possession. That is going to close things out, and E United will get round number 1 on the board. And now we see them starting to get a bit hyped up. It's, you know, fist bumps earlier, high fives here and there.
Look, you got to remember that even though Splyce are playing out of their freaking minds right now, E United is still one of the best teams in the world. Let's not take that away from them.
Of course.
I know it's looking quite one-sided, but E United are one of the best teams in the world. They've shown up time and time again, events all over the globe. And now they're here, Vegas, biggest prize pool ever. So much pressure on this squad to perform. And Splyce are making it look easy here. So you have to wonder, what does this mean for Splyce? Are they just playing the most amazing game of their lives?
I think
Or
Identivs...
is this maybe the downfall of E United?
I think Identivs and Co are playing fantastic. I say that because Identivs for me was absolutely phenomenal at the start of the first one. However, it wasn't him. You know, in those later rounds, we saw the likes, you know, of his teammates. Mainly for me, Adverse, Desert Knight as well. He was one to really start, but Chaos in this game in particular has really found his feet. And they're 3-1 up. Yes, they've just lost a round, but I'm sure they can bite back here, and this is going a bit more back to basics here. Both home hills have been captured.
I like this out of Splyce, putting down the Boltok pistols, really providing them with another means to get damage down across the field. That flame grenade, a little bit wasteful. It is now able to kill down the members, but he is pretty much down with no chance of being revived here. Desert Knight, if he has another flame grenade, probably should have used it there. He's going to get taken down. That's just Demo bodying them, getting headshots with that Boltok, really making it work. Dispenser finds that one onto Chaos, and you can hear the crowd, E United's fan base, really starting to liven up now.
Yeah, this is where they can get a little bit hyped, and it's not just one round. If they can get a couple on the board, if E United get momentum, they're a very, very momentum-based team.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they're fantastic without it, but when you get the likes of Demo on a 2-3 round win streak, that's when you've got to really fear this squad.
All right, God plays. Man of the hour right now that we really need to see him show up. He's been little spurts of kind of little bursts of greatness here and there. We don't need these to be isolated cases. We need these to be a regular occurrence right now. And stuff like that, not being able to get the second shot identity, he's going to be pushing him. This is kind of the 1v1 of the gods right now, but the god play himself finishes him off, and this is great for E United. They've got 3 dead on the board for Splyce.
Yeah, this is looking fantastic, and round after round, you've got to say United have started to look better, and whether they're just not able to read Splyce at the start, it's a question, but for me, it shouldn't be like that. E United, for me, they're a very, very top squad, and they're just finding their feet here, and they're reading Splyce like a book in this round. Round number 5 here. First to 7, of course, we will flip things over at the half, but 138 and counting, E United are in the lead.
Back on the board with Dispenser right now. He's going to be rotating himself around 2B. course, E United with the point lead, up about 40 or so, have no real need to push into the jaws of death. That is Splyce right now. Should I say the Fangs of Death, having their mascot, the little snake right there. Godplays is making his way on up. I wonder how many shots he has left in that Ember, but it doesn't matter because there's a Flames in his back pockets. Take that identity. He's finally finding his footing in this series involving. He's going to be able to shut him up for now, but Splyce, they need to get into B and they need to do it quick smart. This is perfect though. They may have finally found it. They're getting A simultaneously. Could the rug be completely swept out of E United's feet? Only time will tell. They get A back, and Lava, no matter how big and tough Ty is, not tough enough to survive that demo. He overextends.
He's overextended. He's the only one there, and if he goes down,
no, that's his base. Never mind.
He's oh no, he has indeed. You're confusing me, but A will be being neutralized. 166 and counting.
Oh my
Splyce are looking to do the damage, do the dirty. And you know what? 2 are coming in. Make it 3. Zerpting, Lava, and Dispenser. They have everything to do right now.
Oh, Zerpting, he wants to come on through. He's gone to full red. That's going to be a great kill coming out from Adverse, making his way on over. The remaining members of E United trying to put up a fight, but it's not going to matter. Splyce have just completely steamrolled over the defensive and completely sweep the rug out of E United's feet. That was E United's round to lose, and unfortunately they lost it.
You see Identives as well. The subtle choke, if you like. And I like that. The one thing I can understand, he stands up, he goes, get out. Get out of here. You don't belong here. Not on my main stage.
Yeah, you're out of this. You're out of this fight right now. And what will Dispenser place down? Going to be putting that boom shot down this time around on the 6th round. So we're going to be seeing the mix-up once again coming out of E United. I'm curious to see if they do something similar to Foundation, where they just send the lone Identives off to get the Ember. I wonder.
Well, on the main stage here, potentially the last map of the day. If Splyce can close this one out, it's going to be a 2-0 over United. And I hate to jinx things, but I don't know, was it every single game been on the main stage a 2-0? I think it has. But really showing the class here in Las Vegas. Whoa. Chaos back and forth. Oh my goodness, Splyce starts strong, 2 fall down, and they get the power weapons as well. And that's going to be 3, make it 4. Godplays is down, and
that's 5.
I don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say. They've lost this round, shot in their back pocket, not dropping a single member, and the respawns are going to be too long. He's just firing it off into the sunset. Doesn't even matter.
So perfectly played by Splyce.
Standing up once again. You're a funny guy, Momo. Let me say that. Look at him. Look, he's trying to get their attention.
I'm over
like,
here. Hello.
Look at me. Give him the clap, man.
I'm going to wave at him. Hey. You can't see me.
He's got eyes for 5 men
people,
only.
Yeah. Maybe 6. This is their coach.
No, he doesn't care.
He's taking them all down. And all the fans and everything. He's
like, just looking at the fans.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, when's that trash going to come out? Because we know the Gears fans are some of the loudest you'll ever see. When's that Dennis going to get up and look at the fans and be like, where's the cheering now? That's the next step. That's the next step up. But look, we're getting over into the half dam, one of those unique maps where only the neutral kill swaps sides. Both the home heals will still be in the same position. But Demo firing up this time around, gets himself 2, not going to be able to get the 3rd, but of course, it's Involving who fires up as well. Godplays, the man to take him down.
Godplays on your screen here. He's going to slap in the magazine in that. He's going to recharge, waiting for the play, and he's going to find himself in a shotgun 1v1 battle. But you said to me they don't have 1v1s. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one just lurking around the corner waiting.
There he is!
Got to take him down, and hello! Here's his buddy. None other than Dezenide.
It's never a 1v1 against Splyce. How many times do we have to say it before it comes true? Or rather, before E United wires up to it. Zerpting is able to take out Dezenide as well as Adverse. So this is a good little play from E United. Despite that turn of events, Splyce weren't able to capture the E hill. So Zerpting, last man alive on that hill, does have backup coming. Slowly but surely they're making their way on in. Great down comes through. That's Involving out of the fight. Flanks there. Identiv gets the kill onto Dispenser. You can see Chaos. He wants to make his way on through. Takes out Zerpting. Makes it look easy. Doesn't even take a point of damage. But now he's going to prioritize the cap. But there's the back A from Demo. Bodies in. Puts him in the ground. He's seeing nothing but black and white at the moment. But Adverse in the thick of it is able to get that one. We can see a fight going over on the enemy team's home hill. Who else but Identiv?
Oh, hi, buddy. I'm here at your home hill, and I'm here to take it away. Not going to happen, though. Zerpting stops that in its tracks straight away. 2 hills do favor Splyce, and they do take the lead here, only by around 5 points. But I will say this round is a very, very important one. This could be the start of, you know, a comeback, something for United. But you go 6-1 down, that's when you look at each other, you think, you know what, boys, we've got to win 6 back-to-back. We've hardly been able to string 2 or 3.
Yeah, well, they found 2 kills. It's a good start here. They are going to be able to take back E as long as Chaos doesn't have something to say about that, which Dispenser quickly silences him. I'm really getting my words mixed up. This game is just so intense at the moment. Oh, the man comes through and it connects. He's going to go for the execution. You don't see every day, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, and you know what? We've seen
it's another other than God plays.
We've seen a few things that you don't usually see, and this is the Splyce roster that is turning up here. F in control, and that is the only one right now. A 20-point lead is nearly upon us for Splyce, but they are putting the pressure on. Desert Knight, he's going to be taken out, and E-United answer back. That's 4 down. They will push out. This is what E-United need. This is what they're pushing for, and Lava, they're on that home hill.
Oh, great stuff by E-United, despite going down in the midst of that game. They are able to keep their composure, keep their cool, and keep Splyce on the back foot. Score is completely tied up at the moment. Wonder how they're going to be going about this one. Chaos, he's taking the full red. He's got to be careful. He goes down. Revive comes through just in the nick of time. Demo, he's got his sight set. Here comes Zerpnik in the midst of all the action. Might be able to string together a few quick kills, which would be imperative to them winning this round. It's a 10-point difference, but I don't know if Splyce have any gas left in the tank at the moment. They have 2 members down, 3 for E-United, but I think they have enough to get them over the line.
Yeah, that should be one in the books, and that's going to be number 2 for E-United in this map in particular. Quick update for you, Rogi. It is all tied up over at Optic versus Ghost. It is map number 3, 5-5. And you know what? It is going down.
It's just one of those things. There's so many great games going on that it's literally impossible to cover them all. So, of course, we're trying our best to give you guys all the action as it comes in.
So far, so good here for Splyce. Optic Gaming, though, on the flip side of things, it is now 6-5 as I cast my eyes over there. I'm not sure which team is the COG squad, but we'll update you for that. Splyce, though.
It's Optic. Optic are up 6-5.
Yes,
that's going to be match point over on Ghost Gaming. We'll try to give you guys an update the second that one finishes, because we know that's a very highly anticipated match.
It really is. And going into this, we're going to see a 4-man push here, all for the platform. A block was put down there at the top either side, so not changing the game too much here. Zerpting, he's going to fall straight away. Chaos, he's going to put Demo down as well.
Oh.
And this is a great start here for Splyce. However, those respawns are a lot less. It's 3 down, make it 4 for United.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a clean sweep coming through for Splyce. If they are able to string together these 2 quick kills, they might not be able to. Lava's there. He gets down in the back of the U. The domination sounds coming on through. God plays in the thick of the fight. He may be the one that they need to get themselves back into it. Demo gets a kill. God plays. What can he do? No, he goes down. Zerpting falls as well. The domination still sounding. Demo can't get in. He can't retake the hill. And that's going to be Splyce getting themselves to match point.
Well, Splyce are on match point. However, a potential last round is going down over at Optic. I want to just swiftly go over to them, see what's going down, bring you all the action here. Splyce, they are 1 round away. However, I'm just casting my eyes over, and Optic Gaming on your screens here. They are 6-5 up, map 3.
Yeah, Explosive on your screen right now. I'm sure he's been doing work. Got the Retro Lantern, but look at that mental. Finds himself a double nade onto Keem and Speedy. They've gone down. This could be exactly what they needed. You've got to remember, on this round, that's still huge respawn times. They should have no trouble cleaning up the remaining stragglers from Ghost Gaming and dashing all their hopes and dreams. As the countdown comes through, 5 members dead. You can't stop the green wall.
You cannot indeed. 4 rounds back to back. They were down and against it at 5-3. But back on board. I love this. We're back on board.
It never ends,
He's
Momo.
game point as well here. 6-2. They're looking strong. And straight away, God plays Dispenser. Desert Knight, Identives getting down and dirty. But there is only one team that comes out on top. And that's the boys from Splyce.
Yeah, they should have no trouble cleaning this one out. They have Boomshot in the back pocket. Zerpting and Demo, the only ones off the respawn. They don't have eyes on the explosive weapon as well. Chaos with the patience. Should have no trouble cleaning up here. He's going to wait for it. Gets a kill onto Zerpting. The revive should come through any second now. And there you see, so close to winning this. Gets the kill onto God Plays. Great target selection and great priority. Somehow still alive in the back of the Ute, but he will go down. Splyce not overstaying their welcome, understanding the priority of setting up and controlling the boom shot.
Yeah, it really has to there. And the boom shot was coming in very strong. That's used and abused, and it's gone. And we're going to see 3 players involving Chaos and Adverse all spawn up here. 6-2 is the scoreline. Of course, 1 round away from eliminate. I'll get it right eventually.
Winning.
For winning the series against the United. We're in pool play here. It's Friday. It's exciting, but
It's been a long Friday though, Momo.
It seems like forever, but if every game and every day was like this, we'd have a hell of an event for you. Las Vegas, $300,000. 3 down here for Splyce. E-United need this. They've got 2 hill possession, and now they're pushing forward.
Yeah, that's going to be a great time window they have for them against Splyce with the majority of their members dead. Lava finds one onto Involving as well. This could be what they need. That's another one off the field. Everyone alive for Splyce, only just coming off the respawn, so they're going to have absolutely no map control. And United, all they have to do once again is wait for that boom shot to spawn, use that highly valuable explosive weapon to then just crunch out the last remaining Splyce members and take the round.
And that's what they're doing. You can see them sitting around platform and pit. However, Splyce know it. They've read the book, they've read the manual, and they're looking to tear it apart. But Dispenser, he's going to take down Identiv, the key player for Splyce. And now Dezenai trying to maneuver his way around, get a bit closer to the platform, but he's going to be taken down.
Yeah, this is beautiful from here. You know, they have a very strong setup right now, and Splyce, they just have no chance of getting through. Everyone playing their roles to a T, and they should have no trouble getting this boom shot the second that it spawns. Another one comes through from Zerpting. That's Chaos out of the field, and down members here. They may not even need the boom shot. I hope they realize that sooner rather than later, because they're still playing for the boom with 3 members dead and positional advantage over Splyce. Come on, guys. Get in there and win the round.
Well, 3 down, be confident, be aggressive, and that's what Dispenser's doing after the second shot, just put him to bed. This should be 6-3.
They got boom. First one goes a little bit astray, doesn't connect with anyone, but there's one onto Chaos. So that's a boom out of the fight. Godplays gets a kill onto Dezenite. Here comes Involving, finds Godplays. Still keeping the dream for Splyce alive, but 190. They only need 30 points before they take this, 20 points rather, before they take this one down.
Yeah, and they'll be more than happy just to kind of sit and wait this one out. It takes time to even get to a hill, let alone take it. But that's going to be the round to be United, calm, composed from the boys here.
Yeah, Godplays, you can tell he's in a world of his own right now. He's so concentrated on coming back into this game that even hey, bro, 5. Give me 5.
I didn't leave you hanging.
No, you didn't leave me hanging. Better man than Godplays.
Godplays just wants to make sure this game is not going to
Look, he'll high five when they've won.
Of course.
At the end of the day, this man's here to win.
But he did eventually.
One of the most up-and-coming players in Gears of War history. Boom shot being placed immediately. I mean, frag grenade, sorry. Boom shot was already down.
Boom shot's down. Frag's at the top. We're going to block either side. 6-3 is the score line.
Interesting that they didn't go for the M-bar up the top. That's something I would have expected Splyce to do.
Okay, well, maybe we might see things a little bit later on come into this, but right now it could be ended in this round. The boom shot is that power weapon that everyone wants. Lava's been fantastic with it. Will he get it again? No. Chaos has it. We've got trades coming down from Demo and Dezenite. Dezenite finds a double, and the boom shot's not even been used yet, but there it is. 3 down. Splyce, they are hungry. They want to end this.
You got to wonder, how do they get themselves back into this one? I don't know if Chaos has any booms left. He swapped. That is Lancer for the Nasher. Needed that one. He went for the very cheeky pickup. Looks like he still has 1 shell in the chamber at the moment. We'll be going over for those frags, so he wants to be the Demolition King right there.
Got everything in his back pocket. Welcome to the Chaos Show.
Oh yeah, Chaos has been, he's had a great series. He really has. I know we've been highlighting Involving and Identiv, but everyone on this Splyce squad have just been playing immaculately right now. Frag comes through, finds it onto Lava, but I wonder if that one will find his teammate. No, he's able to get away. Going for the Lancer pick up as well. That's an RP from Zerpting coming through, but doesn't matter, the boom shuts him down. Here comes Splyce in the enemy team's home hill. This could be good. All 5 are dead. I think we've got it. I think Splyce have finally broken the curse. They've finally beaten E-United 8-1.
8-1, that is the record. But the only record right now that matters is Splyce beating E-United. Yep. 2-0, Identivs. You can almost see it's relief. Head in his hands. He's happy to finally just kind of get over that hiccup.
That just goes to show that no matter how much trash he talked, no matter how fired up he got, he still had the respect for this squad that they could turn it on and turn it around at any minute. So the second that they finally won, he can breathe easy. He can show a relief, breathe a sigh of relief, because E-United, they had a bad run against Splyce here, but they're not out of this by any means. Still a top team, still one of the contenders for this championship.
Yeah, and the one thing I do love about this is just trash talk. Is hugs. For some guys at home.
With Odor Blocker, Old Spice's most powerful antiperspirant, I escaped Sweat's curfew on my body, and I was free to break down barriers between man and beast. Finally, the answers to all my questions. would be revealed.